Welcome to Meditation Hour here at PBC Northgate. We are reading Genesis 50 from verse 19. Joseph and his brothers. He said to them, "Don't be afraid. Am I in the place of God? In other words, I am not God." Then he told them, "You intended to harm me when you sold me to the Ishmaelites and put me in the pit. But God intended to accomplish good, which is now being done, the saving of many lives. So then, don't be afraid. I'll provide for you and your children." And he assured them and spoke kindly to them. Verse 20 is very key. What you intend for people. There are people who intend evil against you. But God is supreme. He's above demons and angels and every spiritual power. That's why he's the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. What is intended for evil against you, God will turn it for good. In Mark 16, he says, "You'll drink deadly poison, it will not harm you." When Paul, they were going to Rome and a snake bit him, they waited for him to die and there was no change. And they thought he was a god. It is because of the power of God active in his life. Remember when Balaam was to curse the Israelites through the motivation of Barak. But whenever he went to speak, he spoke blessings. And then he said, Numbers 23, he said, "What God has blessed cannot be unblessed." There is no wisdom, no definition, no witchcraft that can work against God. Today, as you meditate on this Genesis 50 verse 20, remember what is intended for evil against you, God will turn it for good. Actually, use it to rise to the next level. Joseph says, "I'll not only reassure you, but also pick up your bills. I'll pay school fees for your brothers and sisters, your children, and I'll invest in the lives of the next generation because God has positioned me to become a blessing to you." Imagine the very act of selling him to the Ishmaelites in Egypt was the way he was transported to his destiny. If he had not been in Egypt, he would not have met Potiphar, he would not have gone to the pit, he would not have become Pharaoh's second in command. So what they intend for evil, sit back and relax, because no unwarranted curse can settle on you. Job, in Job 42 verse 2, he says, "Now I've understood God. There is nothing he can start to do in your life, and anyone can stop him." They may intend evil against you. God will use the very same power to position you for destiny purpose. So sit back, relax, find God who is your help and who is your portion. May the boundary lines fall for you on pleasant places. May you have a delightful inheritance. And may you enjoy the goodness of the Lord here in the land of the living. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in.